Hey guys, so my name's Victoria and I just wanted to make this video because um I don't know. I just like what I'm going through is called depersonalization and derealization. Um they're kind of two different things, so I'll explain it or try my best to. So depersonalization is when you like look at something, it's like external. Um just objects in your own world. Um they don't seem real. They don't seem normal. And depersonalization is kind of like you don't feel real. You don't feel like you are in your body at all. And first off, I want to start off by saying is that I got depersonalized from smoking weed. Um, I had been smoking for about 8 months or so, and I started having these really strange panic attacks, and I would get hallucinations from them. It was really strange because one night um, I was just smoking, how I had been. Um, and so I was smoking and I was with two of my friends, and all of a sudden I got really scared and I didn't want to be in the house anymore, and so I left. And I immediately got in my car and I drove. Um, I sorry, it shuts off. I got in my car and I drove, and it was an apartment complex actually. So I just kind of went around the corner and parked. And I remember seeing my thumbs, like when you're texting, like my thumbs were going so fast, and I was outside of the car window watching myself. And I called my mom, and I was freaking out, and then I didn't remember the conversation that I had with her, and it was really strange. And um, So that was the first one that I had. And then, like, I continued on a little bit and I didn't smoke for about a week. And then I decided to smoke again. I was like, oh, it's not going to happen. It was probably like laced with something, like it was PCP or I don't know, like K2 or whatnot. And so I started smoking again. And the first couple times I was okay. And then it happened again. So I was like, oh my gosh, what's going on? And so before I had a chance to be like, no, I'm not going to smoke anymore, um, the panic attacks happened. And the same thing happened, like with the hallucinations. And that might sound really strange, but like my vision was um, almost like slow motion. It was really scary, and I felt like I was dying. I literally did. I thought that um, I was dead, and I experienced like all these kinds of emotions. It was really strange. I went from being extremely, extremely happy to extremely sad, and then I I was contemplating, what is life about? Like, what is love? What is this? Like, what is life really? And so um, I was with my friend the second time, and it was on Black Friday. It was Black Friday morning. It was like at 12 or something like that. And we went to go to the mall. And I just remember thinking, like, these panic attacks are nuts. And they kept happening and happening and happening. And I would pass out. Like, I literally would faint from having these panic attacks. And so I ended up having panic attacks for about 2 days afterwards. And the panic attack that I had that night, I remember all of a sudden I was like, whoa, I'm stuck. I was like, I'm stuck in this like hallucination. And I told my friend that I was with, and he was just kind of like, you're crazy. You know that. You're crazy, right? And I was just like, I'm not crazy. Like, this is just something that's going to last for a little bit. It's probably because I'm still high and it'll go away. Well, it's been about 4 weeks or so now, and I'm still depersonalized. The derealization has gotten better, I would say. Um, it's still scary. Life is scary. Um, I can look at my hands, like this is the depersonalization part. I can look at my hands, I can look at my body, I can look at myself in the mirror, and it's not me. It's not mine. Like, I know it is, but it doesn't feel like it belongs to me. I can sit here and look at my hands, like, these don't look like my hands right now. And it's really scary. I feel like I'm stuck in this strange, weird body. I feel like I think all the time about life. I think like what it means. I think like, do other people go through this? And I feel like it's really strange, but my vision has changed. Like that's what it feels like. I went to the eye doctor just to have my eyes checked out, and I was also I went to therapy, and I also saw a psychiatrist, and they told me that sorry, they told me that I was this is an anxiety disorder, by the way. So they diagnosed me with severe anxiety and severe depression, which I've had anxiety and depression before, but I didn't know that the smoking weed and what the panic attacks, I didn't know that that was a form of anxiety. And so looking at anything, you know it's there, you know it's real, but at the same time, you just sit there and wonder about it. You sit there and like you ask yourself, you're like, what's that about? Like, I just, it's strange. And like, when the derealization was really, really bad, it lasted for probably a week and a half, maybe. It was, I mean, it was terrible. I still get the really bad thoughts, but my like visual aspect has changed. I don't even know if it's changed or if I've just gotten used to it. And if I've gotten used to it, I'm gonna be pissed. Anyway, like it's almost like you're looking through some camera that has like some strange lens on it. That's all I can explain it. And you feel like you're trapped in this strange place, and like my parents seem weird to me. My dog seems normal, which is interesting, but she's the only thing that has seemed normal. You look outside and, there's trees and just, it's strange and it sucks. And it's literally a living hell. And people who don't know about depersonalization and derealization, they're like, you're crazy. And you look at them and you're like, I'm not crazy. I'm normal. I'm going through hell right now, but I'm not crazy. And so I just wanted to make this video to let you guys know I am doing better. I'm going to therapy once a week, and I'm also seeing a psychiatrist about once a month. I did get put on Lexapro, which is an SRI. It's for both anxiety and depression, and I was on it once before, and it did help. If you guys do get put on something like that, just remember that it doesn't start working immediately. It does take time. And so, if there's any way that you guys want to get a hold of me or ask me questions or anything, I just want to know, I just want you guys to know that you're not alone, and it is scary, and it is a living hell. But I think that everyone who wants to get through it will get through it. And I've relied a lot on God, and it has helped me. Prayer has helped me. It's a spiritual, it's a healing of body, mind, and spirit. And I think that I will get better. I hope that I will get better. Um, I know a lot of people, it's just a matter of time. I have a really hard time because I don't want to go out and do anything because the entire world just seems scary. But I have been working on that, and I'm going to hang out with some people tomorrow. So hopefully that it helps when you go out. When I have gone out, it helps to be around people. It helps. Don't overwhelm yourself. Don't, go to this, don't go to places where there's going to be a lot of people. You know what you're comfortable with. I think that there's a limit. You can push yourself, but don't overwhelm yourself. Because I think that when you do start overwhelming yourself, I know that when I get stressed out, when I get overwhelmed, I'll usually have an anxiety attack. And so I just wanted to make, like I said, I just want to make this video to let you guys know that you're not alone. And so I hope that it helps. There's not really like a specific cure. There's no way that you can, be like 1 minute. You have to understand that it is a form of anxiety. And I know a lot of people, it helps with when they're on like a multivitamin, like B12 and things like that. Make sure you're getting plenty of sleep. I know I sleep way too much, and too much sleep is not a good thing either. Um, Make sure you're getting plenty of sleep. Exercise. My hair is a mess, I'm sorry. But exercise. Um, if you don't like to, make yourself do it because it's healthy for anybody. It doesn't matter who. Um, so exercise. Do a little bit each day. Like if you go walk your dog, do something. And make sure you're eating right, sleeping. Just, make sure that you're healthy. And, you know, if you are going through something like this, like I said, God is number one. Prayer, read your Bible, study your Bible, do things to get your mind off of it. Channel, this bad, terrible, negative energy. And also, what was I gonna say? Oh, and therapy. Um, Go talk to anybody. It doesn't even have to be a professional. It just has to be someone who will sit there and listen. And I honestly think that it does help. Um, it's still scary, you know. Life is scary. Life is extra scary right now, and it sucks. It really does. But I really hope that this video maybe helped you guys, maybe let you know that you're not alone in this. I know other videos that I've watched have helped me, so I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. I know it was kind of long, so I apologize. If I bored you, I'm really sorry. But that's why I wanted to make it. So I hope that you guys do get better if you're dealing with this, because it's hard. So thank you guys. Bye.